Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. If you're new here, my name's Alora. I make motherhood and lifestyle content. If you aren't already subscribed and you would like to see future videos, be sure to subscribe down below. Last week I did not post a video, so I thought I would do a little catch up to start off this video, just kind of bring you up to speed. I went on a girls trip with my mom and sisters last week. I also brought my kids with me, and so just the whole week felt so busy. I was packing and preparing for that trip, and then we left for the trip on Thursday, so I just did not have any time to pick up a camera. I knew I wasn't gonna have any time to edit the video, so I just decided not to do anything at all and just kind of take the week off. We stayed in what my little sister dubbed the glorified shed, and it really was. I was under the impression that we were going to be staying in a cabin, but it was actually a shed, and this shed had no running water, and it had a compost toilet, which was very interesting. I will say that was probably the most roughing it experience I've ever done. We did a lot of shopping, which thrift shopping. The women in my family are all about thrift shopping. We love a good deal. We love finding little treasures hidden within the racks. And so we went thrift shopping. We drank a lot of coffee. We went to a place that is actually known for all of its hiking trails, and we did a little bit of hiking. But it was a girls trip, which means emphasize coffee and shopping over hiking. It is now November, and what just blows my mind is that it is warm outside. That I can't remember if we've ever had a November where it was warm outside. Like, it's weird, but when I look outside, it looks kind of cold because it's kind of overcast. The leaves are becoming very bare, and it just reminds me of my childhood. I don't even know why, but like, looking outside reminds me of the days I would make leaf piles and go play with friends, and it just is very nostalgic for me. And so I want to get out of the house today. I want to take the kids to the park. It is too nice for a November day to not get outside. And so once Ellery gets up from her nap, we are heading to the park. I'd also at some point like to go grocery shopping. My grocery shopping routine is so out of whack. I really just need to get us back into a routine, but I've just kind of been going grocery shopping when we've had time. And so either today or tomorrow, I'd like to restock the fridge. Also this week is parent-teacher conferences for Kyle, and if you're new here, my husband is a teacher. He's a 5th grade teacher, and so Wednesday and Thursday is going to be kind of more of a solo evening for me. I feel like anytime I go on a trip, I am always so backed up on laundry because just like a big old pile of dirty clothes comes home with us, and so I need to go catch up on some laundry. My goal is to get at least like one load taken care of, and if I can just do that one load, I will be happy with that. Thank you. Before we head to the park, I still need to feed Ellery, but I also wanted to quickly clean up breakfast. And as I was cleaning it up, I thought maybe I would share a little breakfast hack if you don't already know this. But if you do not bake your bacon, try it out. It will change your life. I used to hate making bacon on the skillet. I would like hardly make bacon because of the fact that I knew I was probably gonna get hurt from all the bacon grease splatter. And then my mom actually started baking her bacon, and it is a game changer. It's super simple to bake. You just line a cookie sheet up with foil, preheat the oven to 375 degrees, bake for 10 minutes, take out of the oven, flip, bake for another 10 minutes. Of course, depending on how you like your bacon, you can always decrease the time or increase the time, but I found that 375 for 20 minutes is perfect bacon. When you bake it, the grease doesn't splatter. So it just is like a win-win all around. I seriously make it no other way, and it's a lot easier to clean up because you don't have that bacon splatter all over your stove. We just got back inside and I showed a little clip of Caspian playing with his mud kitchen. My dad built that like quite a few months ago, but he loves playing with it every time. I'm about to get lunch started and I actually don't have any leftovers. I packed the rest of the leftovers for Kyle's lunch, and so usually on days I don't have leftovers, I either make a deli sandwich or I do a chicken wrap, and Aldi sells these really yummy chicken strips. Let me show you real quick. So it's in this like blue bag, and you guys, the ingredients are not horrible for chicken strips. I don't know. When I read the ingredients the other day, I was like, well, that's actually not bad. But what I do is I air fry a chicken strip, and then I will heat up a tortilla with cheese on it, top it with some shredded lettuce and like either ranch or mayo, put on your air fried chicken strip, and you have yourself a little chicken wrap. And so I'm thinking, I'm definitely leaning more towards the chicken wrap because I like a hot meal over a cold one any day. I'm not a huge fan of like cold meals. So I'm thinking I will do a chicken wrap for lunch today. I know it looks really basic, and it probably is, but you know, it tastes really good and I love it, and it's so easy to make. I unfortunately didn't have any shredded lettuce, so it's without any lettuce, but it's not like it really affects the taste. I'm going to devour this because I know it's gonna be good, and I actually added a piece of bacon on it because we had leftover bacon from breakfast. For being so basic, that is so good. Where's the tomatoes? This is lettuce. Something that is so fun in motherhood is seeing your children bond. And I know they say that the best thing you can do for your child is give them a sibling, and I could not, I just cannot agree more. Just seeing them together, like knowing how Caspian was as an only child to seeing him thrive as a big brother, it just warms my heart, and I love seeing their bond flourish and just grow. It's a gift for them, but it's also a gift for me as the mom, just to be able to see them have a built-in best friend, you know? I'm curious to see how they are when they're a little bit older. I'm also very curious to see how they are when they're teenagers, because I think back to like my siblings, and we fought like cats and dogs all the time, but we are best friends as adults. If you're a mom, I would love to know, 1, how many kids do you have? And 2, what is your favorite thing about motherhood? And I know that might be very hard to narrow down to just one thing because motherhood has so many wonderful things about it. But if you could just choose one thing, what would it be? For homeschool today, I will be drawing some shapes on this board. He's been preferring it this way. We do have a book of shapes, but he's been loving me just drawing out the shape, and then he will tell me what shape it is. I have this book of colors, so we'll just go through and he'll tell me what color it is. This is also a book about colors, so we're gonna read this book, and then lastly we will be counting the stars in this book. And that is homeschool for today. How about this shape? Good, a circle. How about this shape? Good, a triangle. Here's your new one. Ready? What is this one? Nope, not a triangle. Try again. It's a good, a rectangle. High five. Good. Yellow. 1, 2, 3. It's crazy what toddlers can do. In the 5 minutes of you not paying attention, I come out to this. When I came out, he was singing to himself, walking around the house and that, which just was so funny. Do you want out, Caspian? Would you like out or you want to play in that?
Out.
You want out? Come here. They're so goofy. I love toddlers. Toddlers are the most interesting creatures. Let me just put it that way. Why do you keep putting yourself in there? He keeps putting himself in and then can't get out. So that is the little game that we're playing right now. I'm thinking I'm going to go grocery shopping tomorrow. I don't like going too late in the afternoon because it's like right when school lets out, right when work lets out, and it just creates for a lot of traffic and just a lot of people. So I always try to do my grocery shopping like before 2 p.m. if I can, and it's almost 2:30. So I think I'm gonna push grocery shopping to tomorrow. That will be tomorrow's adventure. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Today is kind of a busier day. We have grocery shopping. I feel like grocery shopping just, I don't know, grocery shopping day just feels like such a busy day. And I think it's because like going into stores with 2 kids is just a lot. So once Caspian gets up and eats breakfast, we'll be heading to the store. Ellery woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, so she's already down for her first nap, which is crazy because her first nap is overlapping Caspian's still sleeping. It is only 8 a.m. She was so tired, so I was like, it works out great because like I said, we have to go grocery shopping today. Also, it is the day after the election and they have declared the new president, so I thought I would wear this shirt, Choose Kindness, because I know there's going to be a lot of emotional people today when I go out and about, whether the person you voted for won or not. There's high emotions today, so I thought I would wear this shirt as a friendly reminder to choose kindness. Today is also parent-teacher conferences, so Kyle will be coming home for a very early dinner. I have to make sure I make dinner in time because he's got to eat dinner and then he's got to be at the school by 5:30, and he probably won't be getting home till 8 p.m., which is so late. So I will be pretty much solo this evening, which I've done this before, but I always prefer to have my husband home because 2 is better than 1, am I right? I'm not really feeling my outfit today. I mean, I love the shirt and the sweater, but do we like the skirt with it? I am in the middle of kind of this wardrobe transition. I used to be very, very, very heavy into the neutrals, like 2020, 2021 era. Alora was like, I got rid of anything of color and I was all about neutrals, like grays, beige, black, that's it. And then I became a mom and my eyes were almost open. I saw how my child just looked in awe of the world around him. And I like came to this revelation that color is fun, it's beautiful, it's not scary. And if I'm being totally honest, like the neutrals became very kind of depressing and sad, as it is in the name Sad Beige Mom. And I started really enjoying color and I started incorporating color into my home, and I'm incorporating color into my wardrobe. You would have never caught 2020 Laura wearing this pink shirt with this green skirt. Like that would have been too much color, no way. But since having kids, like I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like pink and green, that can actually be really cute and really fun. And so I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I think it's because I tucked this shirt in, and tucked in shirt is becoming a thing of the past. But honestly, like I cannot keep up with these trends. These trends, they're giving me whiplash. They constantly keep changing and I just can't keep up with it. So I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to rock this look. Yeah, I'm going to wear this today and I'm going to be confident that this looks good. So we're keeping it on. But yeah, I've just been really loving color, and I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm really getting sick of these gray walls. We bought this house in 2021. I was still in my neutral phase because I hadn't had kids yet, and I went like all gray on these walls. And I mentioned I wanted to paint them white. I know that's neutral, but I want to paint them white so that I can bring in all kinds of color through my decoration pieces, through furniture, stuff like that. Because I feel like white is such a good base and it matches with everything. And so I can do like really bolder colors throughout my house because bolder colors I have found clash with the gray. I don't know why, it's just my opinion, but I just feel like it clashes. Kyle was less than thrilled to hear that I wanted to repaint the entire house, but it's gonna happen one day because when I put my mind to something, I usually go through with it. It is many hours later. I'm about to get dinner started. I am making chicken fajitas tonight, and I will have a reel out of how I make it because it is a very budget-friendly meal. I was thinking like maybe I can show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of how I film reels. Really, it's nothing special. I just prop up my phone on a tripod and I film myself making dinner. Like, I was gonna make it anyways with or without a camera there. So one thing I don't do is inconvenience myself for these videos. So a lot of the times, if you listen closely, you can hear my kids in the background, you can hear my husband talking. Like, life goes on despite the camera being on. I don't try to get the perfect environment and the perfect lighting and like the perfect kitchen because I'm not perfect and my videos aren't perfect, they're real life. You see my very real life kitchen, hear very real life noises like baby cries and my toddler talking and sometimes slamming things. It's nothing special, but I'll show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes. I just use this old phone for all my reels. That way I don't use up all the storage on my current phone that I use every day. We're gonna get started on dinner and get these fajitas into the oven. But in the classroom. Happy Thursday, guys. I spent far too long on trying to do my hair. I about had a mental breakdown because it just was not working out. Like I probably spent 30 minutes trying to do my hair. I was determined to do this look and it just wasn't looking. And I got to the point where, you know, when you want to have like a messy bun, so you like pretend to not care because it might result in a messy bun. That's kind of what I did. I know that's ridiculous. I know that's ridiculous, but I've seen people like say that before and I totally relate. So I pretended to not care and it worked out. It worked out this time. Sometimes it doesn't, but it worked out today. I have absolutely zero plans today. It is way too nice to stay in the house. So I'm like trying to think of what I can do with the kids that doesn't cost me any money because I know if I go to a store, I'm probably gonna spend money. I don't wanna spend money today. I don't need to spend money today. So I'm like, trying to think of what I can do with the kids, and I'm leaning, I don't know if I want to do more of like a park day, go for a walk, or go to the library. There's a really nice kid play area. To be determined as to what we're gonna do, but I want to do something outside of our house. Just got done with our walk and it was beautiful. Like, it was such a pretty walk. We saw a cat on our walk, which Caspian loves animals, and so that really made his day, just seeing some random cat. It wanted nothing to do with us. I mean, it ran at our site, but we got to see a cat, and I know That makes my kid happy, so that makes me happy. I was debating if I still wanted to do something while we were in the town, but I think we'll just head home. I need to start dinner here in about like an hour or so because it's another early dinner today. I'm gonna head home, put Ellery down for her nap. I know she's getting tired. I saw her kind of rubbing her eyes. Kyle just left to go back to school for his conferences. If you've made it this far into the video, go into the comments and leave your favorite emoji. Mine is like the heart hands. I love that emoji. I'm going to end today's video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.